Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Local fuel products distributor and bunkering company West Indies Petroleum WIP is set to expand its fleet of fuel transporting vessels. The company has signed an agreement with a major shipping firm. More in this report.
West Indies Petroleum, a local company operating since 2013 in the fuel distribution market.
Pretty much 30% of all of the fuel that gets sold locally through gas stations, and that would be 80% of the local owned gas stations. We supply the fuel to those companies. So there's a very high likelihood that we probably would be in your motor vehicles or in other places, providing the fuel that drives your lives.
It started out selling fuel to ships, a business it still does to date, and the company has carved out a regional reach.
We've been distributing regionally probably since 2017. We distribute into Haiti, into Dominican Republic, as far south as Guyana, and we have vessels that allow us to distribute into those places. Because it's a place that is a bunch of small islands, in a large body of water, effectively you have to have shipping.
So it's looking to bolster its expansion with a fit-for-purpose fleet. The company has entered a joint venture which will see it eventually acquiring up to 10 ships. In an interview with our news center, CEO of WIP Charles Chambers says while he could not disclose the partner at this time, he says the deal is with a firm operating for almost a century. Mr. Chambers says the move is strategic.
Our strategy starts with having a key logistic, which is the terminal in Jamaica, and then expanding into other places where there's also storage, and then having a fleet of vessels that are right-sized for the opportunity to be able to cost-effectively move that fuel around the Caribbean.
He says the vessels they're going for cost between 10 to 20 million US dollars each. West Indies Petroleum says it supplies almost 30% of the fuel sold through gas stations locally, accounting for about 80% of the Jamaican-owned petroleum marketing companies. This is part of the multi-billion-dollar expansion plan the company has undertaken over the years. In 2016, West Indies Petroleum spent some 22 million US dollars to secure additional fuel storage capacity, which it says has positioned it to increase local market share for the fuel products it sells. WIP says it's seeing revenues of $500 million US dollars, and it expects to boost that next year based on its plans. For the Business Day, I'm Javon Keys.
Gas prices are going up effective Thursday, breaking the last 4 weeks of declines. Each liter of 87 and 90 gasoline will cost 25 cents more. Diesel will, however, decline by 91 cents. $1.05 will be taken off ultra-low sulfur diesel. Kerosene will go for $2.97 less. Propane will decline by 25 cents and butane will go up by 25 cents. Trading ended today with the banks and cambios selling the American dollar for an average $158.80. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $117.34. $207.99 is the average value of the pound, while the euro is going for $178.45. To the stock market now, the JSE index gained 1,569 points today, while the junior market lost 30 points. Among the 51 winners, Salada Foods Jamaica, Iron Rock Insurance Company, CAC 2000, Knutsford Express Catering, and the Express Catering. The 18 losers include Trans-Jamaican Highway 8% shares, 138 Student Living Jamaica Preference shares, ISP Finance Services, Cargo Handlers, and the Main Event Entertainment Group. 18 stocks traded firm. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.